Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the world's first episode of the MOBOZO podcast. Okay. So I'm Bo.
I'm Mo.
I'm Zoe. Bo, why did you say welcome back?
Bruh,
Yeah, that makes actually no
It's the
sense.
first.
What are you talking about? It's literally the
dude,
first
it's
episode.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's our first episode. We gotta, maybe they watched another episode before.
Alright, yeah,
In a
I mean, that's
previous
fair, but
life
like,
or something?
What?
In a previous life or something?
Yeah, I don't fucking know, bro.
yeah,
Anyways,
I don't know, man.
so today we're gonna
Hell
talk
no.
about Lemp Mansion. Now this is a classic. All right, so
One of the most famous haunted houses in the world, located in St. Louis, Missouri, or just
dude,
outside
no way.
of it.
I'm actually from there.
That's insane. It's almost like we're all
Dude,
from there.
Can you believe that? That's crazy. Okay,
You just revealed yourself, and I'm coming.
We're all
to your
doxxed. We're all
house.
doxxed.
uh-oh. It's okay.
I'm
Well,
coming to your
let's start
house.
talking about.
Alright, so Lemp
Mr.
Mansion
Lemp.
is, or rather, the Lemp family. Were very famous quite a while ago, with the original owner of the Lemp house being Adam Lemp, and they're primarily became very wealthy, St. Louis, through their uh, brewery, the Lemp Brewery, which was originally called the Western Brewery, actually, but eventually it gained a lot of traction and became a big brand in St. Louis.
So, Mo,
So
when
if
does
these guys were just
Budweiser-
like,
Hey,
yeah.
Bo, shut up.
yeah.
Mo,
Okay, I'm
when
sorry,
does-
Zoe. I'm sorry.
When does Budweiser come into the equation?
Well, Budweiser was kind of like, I believe, a sort of competing brand, but they were able to sort of outlast the Prohibition era by doing other stuff and selling other goods. But the Lemp family brewery just kind of died at Prohibition, and they couldn't revitalize it afterwards. So they really were like sort of competing for a
Yeah,
while,
uh-huh.
but Prohibition kind of just killed the Lemp brewery, and
Yeah,
Budweiser
I need
came.
my. I
Wait,
need
so
my
they just got
Budweiser.
all their money before? They got all their money before Prohibition,
Yeah, it was
and
all
they were just
before
like
Prohibition.
sitting on all their gold, basically.
Yeah. And
Big
then,
ups, Budweiser. My St. Louis Cardinals beer.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes,
hell no,
sir.
bro. You ain't seeing no fucking Lemp beer anywhere.
no Lemp beer anymore.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
But-
if Lemp beer was the face of the Cardinals? Instead of Busch Stadium, it was Lemp Stadium.
Probably in some alternate universe, you know. Some other timeline. The Lemps didn't, you know, do what they did.
Kill themselves.
Okay, that's foreshadowing. All right, you want to
A little bit
continue?
of foreshadowing. Yeah, so
Okay.
as their brewery became more popular, they needed to like a place to store all of their alcohol. And Missouri being, you know, full of caves, they found a cave south of St. Louis where they could keep all their beer and alcohol and whatnot all refrigerated. And so that's what Adam Lemp eventually decided, was to sort of base his operations out of this cave just outside of St. Louis. So after
Wait, so like,
you know,
how
his-
far were they? Like, was it, like deep underground, or just like?
I think it's pretty near the surface, because they did use it pretty frequently, especially like later on in the story we'll get there, but some of the descendants of Adam Lemp would frequently use the caves, and it wasn't just like one cave, it was like a pretty expansive system of caves, so there's like a lot of different areas that they could use, which is why it was so important that they found these caves. It was just a good place for them to start their business and then let it expand. But after
Guys, my
Yeah, what's up?
cat is crawling into my drawer. He's going to the cave systems.
Zoe cat reveal soon.
Bro, be careful. You don't wanna. You don't wanna end up like. Anyways, that's foreshadowing. But,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's continue.
Yeah, if someone else wants to explain.
Wait, Mo, wait. Okay, I can read it. Where are we at?
Yeah, just about where William Lemp which
Okay,
is
so
Adam
basically,
Lemp's son.
this guy had a son, right? So his name was William Lemp, and he was the main guy's son, Adam. So he worked at SLU, and then he worked for his father after that. So he joined the army and became a sergeant, and then after that he married Julia Feckert, and he had his first child with that woman, Annie Lemp Conta, and she would become a writer. So, anyways, William Lemp, who was the son, he eventually took over the business, and basically he just grew it and became like kind of a beer empire in the Midwest, and eventually was like exporting beer like all over the world. So it was like this kind of this kingpin. And then, yeah, he purchased a house next to the brewery, and then this house was what's eventually going to become Lemp Mansion. So basically, not all was well in beer paradise, because his friend died, and then his son also died. So he kind of I don't know.
Conspiratorially,
He went kind of insane.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
main
Mo, what were you
takeaway
saying?
there. Sorry, Mo. Go ahead.
Conspiratorially, the friend and the son also happen to share the same name, Frederick. Maybe.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
connected,
Frederick
maybe
Lemp and
not.
Frederick Pabst. But these guys had some kind of cool names back then, like Pabst. Like you don't see that.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't see names like that anymore. It's true.
Feckert. It's like, come on.
Main
But
takeaway
anyways, so
from what you said
yeah, so
is fuck SLU. Hate SLU.
yeah, bro, fucking Slew killed him, bro. What's the Slew? The Billiken.
The Billiken,
Yeah,
yeah.
Billiken.
When was Slew made? Slew was let's see.
What was
Because
SLU
this is all
made?
happening in like the 1800s, by the way, like
Yeah, I mean,
mid 1800s when this guy's his family died.
yeah,
When
the
was Slew?
father's death. After the father's death, it was like around 1862 when William Lemp took over the business. I know these names are like hard to keep up with, but it's just it's a big family line of
Dude,
of
what the hell is a
tragedy.
Billiken?
I don't know.
Dude, what
It's
is
like
this shit?
a-
It looks stupid, bro.
It looks
It
like a
does, it's true.
frog. I don't know.
If
I
y'all
don't know.
don't
He's
know,
like
at SLU, which is St. Louis University, it's in downtown St. Louis. Basically, their mascot is like this. It's like this weird like white thing kind of. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like he kind of
we'll
has
put a
like
picture of it on the
What?
screen.
yeah. We'll put a
What
picture
is-
so y'all can
what
see. It's
is
like
a Billiken? It is a
he's kind
mythical.
of he's kind of like
Nobody knows.
like
Oh,
Frosty the
hell no.
Snowman kind of.
Oh,
But
hell
he has
no.
Like
ears as
really
well.
messed up looking.
It's like
AI
a gargoyle
overview.
kind of, but he's white.
But
Yeah.
what do you think? AI overview is gonna give me my answer.
Oh hell no!
What do you
Don't.
think
Dude, I hate AI.
A Billiken is a mythical good luck figure, often depicted as a whimsical, smiling creature.
Whimsical.
That's what
Oh,
AI
dude,
told
in
me,
like the
though.
original Billiken, he has like slanted eyes.
Mm.
It's like me.
But then they made him.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
But then they made him
shouldn't have
this
said
like
that.
weird white bat thing.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with that mascot. It's a little messed up.
Oh wait.
But
let's see.
anyway, you want to continue to
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. I just have one more thing
after-
to say.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
rub his belly, then it's gonna give you good luck. If you rub the
What?
Billiken
Oh,
belly.
really?
Yeah. This is a Billiken lore drop.
Maybe we'll cover him in a future episode.
It's got a beer belly. It's like,
Dude, this
a
is
beer.
so weird, bro. Like the original one even looks kind of racist. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like
Dude, I actually, I have family that went to SLU, and I have a sweatshirt from like the old Chinese club at SLU, and it is insane what it looks like. It is so crazy.
yeah, the original Billiken, bro. Okay, so if y'all are listening on audio, basically he's kind of like this short, like fat creature, and he has like slanted eyes and pointy ears, and like I don't even know.
He
He
looks
is
like
really fucked up.
he looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy if you like. I don't even know. Like
Like
if you
mixed
made
in
him
with
a
a gargoyle and like a
cat, you made him
leprechaun
like
at
a
the same
cat or
time.
a gargoyle.
Yeah, bro,
Oh,
they
hell
really
no.
changed them.
I hate gargoyles.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Bo,
yeah, let's go back
you wanna finish
to
up?
where was I? So basically, oh okay, I did not see this. So William Lemp, and he's the guy who inherited the business, and he's the one whose son and his friend died. He basically in 1904 he shot himself with a Smith and Wesson.
38.
Yeah, 38th Smith and Wesson, and so yeah, this is when the troubles kind of started beginning. You know, like everyone's dying around. It's like this place is starting to become
Yeah.
like a lot of like
Tragedy.
negative stuff. Negative. Yeah, it's just. All right, Zoe, you want to read the
So,
next part?
Guys, I don't have the document open.
Oh, bro.
Guys,
Okay.
are you good? I'll pick it up.
I
I'll pick
don't.
it up.
Well, I'm sending it in the channel. It's okay.
All right. So, eventually, then William Lemp's son, William Lemp Jr., which we'll just refer to as William Lemp from now on. I'll clarify if I mention the other one. But he married Lillian Lemp, and she came to be known as the Lavender Lady, which we'll get
It's
into
kind of
later.
cool name. What does that mean though? Does it have like?
I believe it has significance later on in the
Okay.
story, but so he married her because he believed she was really beautiful, but he really got sick of her and didn't like her at all as a partner, and so he being rich and inheriting this expansive alcohol business, he just essentially gave her $1,000 every day and made her spend it all in
That's
order
funny.
to get rid of her. So he gave her all this money and was like, "You can't come home until you spent all the money." And he really disliked her, and he just wanted her out. Like so.
Wait, Mo,
he
this
was-
is $1,000 in that time's money or like
that
today's
time,
money?
yeah,
Wait,
that
so
time.
this is what's 19?
This is a lot of money. This is a lot
So
of
like
money.
1900. Okay, I'll look up
In
the conversion.
1904 is when he took over. So sometime after that.
Let's say 1910.
Yeah.
Okay, is it equivalent to $30,000 today around?
Like buying a new car every day.
He's buying a new car every day just to get rid of this woman. Damn,
Yeah.
bro, this guy. Oh, okay.
He really hated her. But so eventually he was like, "I'm done with this. I'm gonna get a divorce."
Okay.
But before he got divorced, he then had a child illegitimately with a prostitute at
Oh
the time.
man.
Damn,
Oh,
okay.
man. Here we
And
go.
the
Here we
child
go.
was then born with Down syndrome.
Bruh, okay.
Oh
And
man.
he hated this little kid, and so he hid the kid like in the attic or like storage rooms and closets to just make sure that nobody saw him because he believed he was like a disgrace to the family because he was illegitimately born and also had Down syndrome.
So this guy was actually like really fucking evil then. So
Yeah,
Alright,
he was
then.
not a good guy.
what
And
was his name?
yeah, the little boy's name,
Boy's name.
came to be known as the monkey-faced boy.
Bro, no, but that's not like his real name though, right? Did he not give him a real name?
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Wow, bruh.
Yeah,
Okay.
They didn't give him
This
a real
guy.
name.
Okay.
I believe they kept him hidden and
Did they like?
really talk about him.
I mean, I guess they fed him, right? But like,
Yeah.
they
So later we'll get into it, but he was taken care of by like other members of the estate, so like servants or family or stuff like that.
That's just that. Oh, okay.
That's
That's terrible. Imagine you're just like a kid and you're like,
crazy.
Yeah, it's like
Just,
this
like,
guy
fat.
was a terrible guy. He's like he really hates his wife, and then he cheats on his wife, and
bro, and he's spending fucking was
and
it
has
30K?
I know 30K
day.
just to get rid of her,
Yeah.
and then
It's actually 1K. It's actually 1K.
But
No, but I mean
1K
30K in today's
30K
money.
in today's money. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually 1K. You can't say 30K.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, 1K. So you want to pick up the next paragraph if you're on the doc?
Sure thing. So, after the beginning of the prohibition, the brewery was shut down, and it was seen as futile to try and keep it alive. And this was especially because the Lemp family had a large amount of accumulated wealth. William Lemp began to liquidate his assets. He sold the logo and all of the buildings for the brewery. And a year later, Elsa Lemp, right, which was William Lemp's sister, she shot herself due to difficulties with her husband.
Bro, so like
And-
all these lips are just killing themselves basically.
Yep.
Okay.
It
And
doesn't end
directly
there. It doesn't
Yeah,
end
directly
there either.
following.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
William-
we'll see.
Okay.
but-
Okay.
Now that the brewery was completely shut down, William II became incredibly depressed. And can you guess what he did?
Wow,
Well,
he
oh,
did the same
wow.
thing as
Well,
everyone
you know what? At
else.
least this guy, I think he deserved it. You know, putting his son in
Deserved
the
it.
attic. Oh,
You
I'm
really
sorry.
think so?
Spoilers. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you didn't guess, he killed himself. Um, in 1922, he shot himself with a .38 revolver, just like his dad did, in the exact same building.
So yeah, imagine that they both have the same name as well, William Lemp, and they both kill themselves the exact same way
Same name,
with
same way, same
same
gun.
caliber gun. Yeah,
It was
Right.
actually the same brand, I believe, too. It
really,
was a
Smith and
Smith
Wesson.
and Wesson 38. Yeah.
But how do you
And
think William the Third died then? What do you guys think?
Okay, I see on the dock right here, but
I mean,
Oh my
maybe it
god,
the way
was.
you
this
Maybe.
you
the way
can't
this is
say
going,
that, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
He
Well,
didn't kill himself. He had a heart attack.
yeah. All right.
why
And
do
Well,
I
we
like
I
could
feel
we
like
could
the
read the
after
next
all this
one.
bad luck, why would you keep naming your kid William? Like
Bro, and
after
this guy
last
is
year
so
killed
like
himself.
he didn't
Like
kill himself because he was like his because of his son because he left his son in the attic. No, he killed himself because his business fell. Like okay.
yeah, I don't like. It's crazy because it's not like he. I mean, his business failed, yeah, because of prohibition, but like he was rich. Like he
Yeah,
was
he was
so
still
rich.
rich. Yeah, he
Like
was
he
still
had so
spending all that
much
money on his
going
wife or
for him.
whatever. Bro, come on,
Yeah, I don't know. I
man. Not a
guess
good guy. William too.
William too, not a good guy. We'll see more on
Are the
that
lamps
later.
still around? Let me look.
I
I
I couldn't
think
tell you.
uh,
Like, are they still
Um,
rich? I'm sure like the family's still
I
around
think
somewhere.
that it's still a pretty big name in St. Louis. So it's like I
There's
don't know.
like
I
I
streets
mean,
named
think that,
after the lamps, basically. Like if you ever go around St. Louis, you can see.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's descendants of them still around somewhere.
Uh,
do you think? I mean, because of the Lemp Mansion now is just like a tourist site, but I don't know if like the family has any ties to that, or what ties they
Yeah,
do
I don't
have
know. We'd
to.
have to look into that. Um, yeah. Then after William the Third, so the son of the last one who killed himself, he died of a heart attack. And following his death, his brother, Charles Lemp, remodeled the mansion to just be more of a house instead of being like the center of the brewery, where he lived. He ended up living there with the the child with Down syndrome, um, and eventually later down the line, after years of being hidden from the world, the monkey faced boy.
they didn't even give him a name though. That actually pissed me
I
off. Like
know
they kept him for
they
like
didn't.
what, 30 years, and then they didn't even.
They didn't let him out of the house. They didn't let him anywhere. They had it. They just kept him
Are you
in
sure
the
he does
house.
have a name? They didn't even like give him. They didn't have the decency.
I'm
No,
pretty sure he
dude.
doesn't even have a name.
No, yeah, I'll look this up. Yeah, bruh.
He doesn't even have a name. Yeah,
No,
he died in the house in his 30s, and soon after, due to struggles with his mental health, Charles Lemp killed himself, where he
oh,
went
bro,
to the
but
basement first and shot his dog
Wait,
before he went
why you shoot
upstairs.
his dog? Hey, well, what?
I don't know. I don't know. He shot his dog
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. It's just
and
it's
went
stupid.
upstairs
my
in the
dog.
same building, mind you, the same building. He shot himself with a .38 caliber revolver.
So they're all just like, is this the same gun or were these popular back then?
I don't know if it's the same gun, but it is a really strange coincidence that it is the same type of
It
gun.
was like my dog cannot be in this
Why do you
world
kill his dog though?
without me.
These guys are
I know
all
that's
evil,
so
bro.
messed up. That's so messed
They
up.
just shot his dog for no reason. It's a beloved
Yeah, I don't.
dog. You didn't even care about that dog. You just shot it.
Like I don't understand. Yeah, he really liked that dog, but
Okay, so far who's died here? So we have
this
the
is
first
four.
guy,
This is four.
the
So
first
it's
William Lemp. He's the one whose friend died and his son died, so he shot himself with a 38 Smith and Wesson. The second one was the son of that guy, who also shot himself with a 38 Smith and Wesson. The the
Mhm.
boy they abused and put in like the attic for his whole life for 30 years. Imagine that. That guy also died. And then they don't even have the decency to give him a name, and then they just like in this whole thing he doesn't have a name. It's written Monkey
No
Face
name,
Boy.
yeah.
And he dies in his 30s.
It's
Okay,
like,
so
I mean, he was born like way earlier too, and even like the children don't give him any sort of respect or decency as like a
bro, yeah.
person, and like
They call him Monkey Face. They didn't even give him a name, bro. That's bullshit. This pisses
yeah,
me
they
off.
didn't give him a name, and he stayed the same way, like with the same name, or I guess not name, but they called
Same-
him Monkey Face Boy for 30 years. For 30 years.
Yeah, and they locked him in like the attic, and then you just like.
And they never let him go outside. Like
What? So
Yeah.
did he actually not? Did he not leave like that? Did he go downstairs? Was
I'm
he?
pretty sure he didn't. I think he stayed in the house. He just stayed in the house. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
so like his whole life, he probably didn't even like see the sky, or maybe he looked out window, but like, damn, that's
Yeah.
just
Foreshadowing.
okay. Okay. So what was this saying? We're counting off the people who died here. Yeah. So this monkey face boy. I mean that's what he's called. I'm sorry, but anyways,
You want to give him
he died.
a name? You want to give him a
You wanna give him a name?
bro? Yeah.
Yeah, you want to
Uh,
name him?
Dude, I it feels weird, but let's just call him. Let's just
All
call
right.
him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
It feels
I
kind of
don't know Lemp.
Eh,
I don't know Lemp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Lemp.
Okay.
I don't
I don't
know.
know him.
So yeah. Anyways, what I was saying, after that, Charles dies as well, who's the son of like William III, and he's the guy who shot himself and his dog. So it's like 6 people if we include the dog.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many people dying at this point. And it's like
what's so bad as well? These people have like all this money as
they
well. and
they
it's
have so much going for them. Like they have all this huge like name they've made for themselves and their family. They have so much money. They have the ability to pretty much like do whatever they want in St. Louis. They can like,
he can pay
even
his
though
wife like 30K a day.
I know, right? Well,
just
one
not
K.
Wait,
Yeah,
Bo,
yeah.
did you say Charles was William III's son? Or
Oh,
No,
is
William
that
II's
wrong?
son. William
Bro-
II's son. Yeah, William
Second
II's son.
Oh, not.
Yeah,
Looks like-
third
My bad, yeah.
brother.
I get that mixed up.
Yeah, I mean it's confusing. There's a lot of William.
But yeah, they're all this family. Everyone in this family is basically dying for
I know, it's
either by
crazy.
like heart attack or like they're just or by suicide. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
here we go,
and
here we
his
go.
sister, by the way. I forgot about sister. I think.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, yeah. Sorry, Mo.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go, guys. Like, I mean, going back to what we said before, yeah, if there's any Lemps left, the final member of the Lemp family, Edwin Lemp, he sort of distanced himself from the rest of his family. Eventually died at the age of 90 in 1970. So that's where,
Dang.
So
that's
they're
where
long
they-
dead, basically. Yeah.
yeah, the Lemps are long gone. But the name is still pretty big in St. Louis still. And I don't know. It's just it's kind of crazy that I mean they died a long time ago, but their name
I
still.
feel like
I mean,
they probably had like some stuff in the family, like mental illness. If they're all killing themselves.
yeah. I mean, it's
Are you,
definitely
are you,
a big theory.
Are you a doctor?
Am I a doctor?
Psychiatrist,
I'm a psychiatrist,
Psychiatrist,
psychologist.
Bo.
Psychiatrist?
Yeah.
But what's Edwin Lemp, after like right before he died, he requested that his servants all burn his family's assets, like paintings, documents,
Yeah, okay.
etc. And then he sold the mansion.
That's real
Um,
shit. That's real shit.
He was like,
that's
I'm done.
real, yeah. After,
I'm
like,
done.
everything
This
that
family's done. It's all over. He sold everything, got rid of everything. So now
He
there's no
lived a
Lemps left.
He lived a whole life unlike them.
Yeah, full
happened. Yeah,
one.
at 90 as well. And,
Like the
this is
only one.
in 1970. Is he the son of the William II, William II?
I do not know. I'm not sure.
I think because like the time kind of
the timeline does match up. We could look it up, but
Okay.
now the mansion is a museum of sorts, like a tourist attraction.
You're in St.
And
Louis.
it-
It's kind of like they got a restaurant there and it's a bar, so it's like you can go there for a date if you want. It's pretty pricey. I don't know like how good it is, but you can go there and like explore.
Yeah. So put it on your bucket list if you ever want something to do in St. Louis.
Yeah,
You
fun
check out
couples
Mine.
event, romantic
Yep. Well,
evening
romantic if you like suicide, but
What? My mother went there once. I don't know when she did, but I think she was like, obviously she was like, felt like I was being watched.
That's
it's
creepy though.
very
Like a
eerie.
lot of people, yeah. I kind of want to
Yeah,
go
I
though.
mean,
Like, hey, if everyone subscribe to the Patreon, okay, so you can fund the official Mobozo trip to Lemp Mansion.
yeah, if we reach enough money, we'll record it. And we'll put it on the Patreon for you guys. Um,
Oh, you wanna announce the Patreon?
Yes,
I don't think
sir.
we announced it yet.
yeah,
You wanna talk about it?
patreon.com/MOBOZO Mysteries. You can go there. You'll get some exclusive look into the podcast. You'll get uncut um, recordings. You'll also get access to, you know, like our Discord and
Wait,
community
we
and
got
stuff like
Discord. Okay,
that.
we'll make one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What?
And
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry. Yeah.
hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
and you'll get
Hell yeah.
access to that, and you'll also get early access to videos. And you'll get to you'll get to help us make these videos and also get access to some exclusive content. So if that's something you're interested in, we'll link it down in the description. But we should
Yeah. Mo
get back
really
to
worked
the
hard
real
on the
meat.
Patreon, but yeah.
We'll get back to the meat of the story.
The
The
meat.
mansion now. It's the reason it's so creepy to go there nowadays is it's said by a lot of people to be haunted, and there's a lot of different sightings of the ghosts of the Lemp family that happened there at the mansion. So I mean, if Zoe, you want to take the first hauntings, the mansion.
Yeah, so the monkey face boy. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
on
know
the
Lemp.
third,
Yeah.
I don't know, Lemp. Yeah, sorry. I had to get it right. We are all inclusive here. His name is not the monkey face boy. It's I don't know Lemp. And
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
on the third floor of the mansion, which was where he was hidden during his life, people have reported consistent strange occurrences. The face of I don't know Lemp has been observed to peer out of the windows on the third floor, and ghost hunters, they've left toys out on that floor and marked their location with a circle drawn around the toys. And the next day, when they came back, the toys were found in another location on the same floor.
Bro, that sounds kind of stupid though, right? This guy was 30 years old, and they're just like, they're fucking putting toys in like a circle.
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
kind of
just,
true
like,
though.
That's kind of insulting. I'd be pissed off if I was this guy, you know? Like,
Yeah, if I was a 30-year-old ghost, But I
but
guess they
how
still
does that
could
even
see
work?
them.
Is that real? Like, is that actually what's the?
I
Like, there's
mean,
no way
I
that
don't know.
happens. Like, I don't know. I don't think.
I don't know. That one's a little sketch for me. I mean,
Couldn't-
someone probably just moved the toys or whatever. But
yeah,
At
couldn't
night or-
someone just move them? No, yeah.
I mean, but there was like a lot of sightings of the boy looking out the window though. So like, I guess that might have more credibility. I don't know.
I don't know. I just like. I usually don't believe in here on Mobozo channel we got skeptics and we got Mo-levers and Zo-levers. But I think that.
You think what?
Shit. Bro.
What do you think?
Dude, I forgot what. Okay. I don't know. I don't think like the stuff you're like a toy is being moved out of a circle. Like I don't know. I don't think. I feel like with feeling watched. Like I feel like stuff like that. Like I don't believe him. But I feel like that's more like understandable, right? Because this is such a terrible place where all these people have killed themselves and like been abused, right? But it's just like
But, like,
a toy being
you're not-
moved. That feels like it's too much. It's like I don't know.
But there's easier ways to track if like an actual spirit moved the toy.
what are you thinking?
you
Like
know?
What do you think?
fingerprinting or some shit? Like
No, like,
They're gonna
they could-
DNA analysis.
No, like they could leave the premises with the toy in the circle,
Mhm.
but they would have ways of tracking it without just being like, oh, I'm just gonna leave and I'm gonna come back. and the toys.
Wait, they
all
could
the
put a
toys.
camera
like a
there or something
video
like
or
that.
something.
Literally
Yeah.
a camera.
Yeah, that was bullshit. It was
Yeah, that
born
one
the
seems
next day.
kind of. I'm not buying that one, but I don't know. I think that since there's so many sightings of the boy looking out the window, it might be more feasible. You know,
Are you a
maybe
Mo
his ghost is
lever?
in there.
Are you a Mo lever, Mo?
Maybe his ghost is in there. I'm just saying. Maybe
Okay.
maybe his
I
ghost
don't know.
is
I
there.
don't know.
I mean, that's where he was trapped for so long. I mean, it would kind of.
But dude,
make
if you're a
sense.
ghost, right? Wouldn't you want to leave? I guess that's kind of the whole thing about ghosts. They
Maybe-
can't leave, but like
Yeah, maybe they have to.
that's terrible. It's for like hell probably for this guy if he's a ghost.
Yeah, this guy. That's where he suffered all his life. He has to stay there, keep suffering. I don't know. But-
Jin.
What was that song?
Jin.
Jin.
Okay, anyways, though, there's more than just
Is he a
the
Jin?
I don't know Lemp. There's more than
Yes.
just I don't know Lemp than that have been spotted at the Lemp mansion as a ghost. So there's
Oh, okay. Can I do this one? Okay.
yeah, of course.
Oh shit, bro. Okay, so women have also reported that they have seen a man peering over the bathroom stalls.
Why did
Oh
you?
hell nah.
Why
Yeah,
did
I don't
you
know how.
take this?
On one occasion, a woman accused men sitting at the bar of peeping on her. However, they claimed they had never left the bar, and the story was corroborated by the bartender and other witnesses. Wait, so are you telling me that they saw a man like fucking looking at them and it was a ghost that does it?
Oh, keep reading.
Okay. That man is said to be the ghost of William Lemp II. He's the one with who spends like
He's
$1
the one-
billion on his wife.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
of
like the really
course.
terrible guy. He
Yeah.
locked up the boy
Checks out.
and
Checks out.
Okay, I'll talk
Yeah.
about this after. Okay, in William Lemp Sr.'s room, people have reported hearing someone banging and kicking at the door, which is exactly what Lemp II did when his father shot himself in that room. Even more strange occurrences happen at the Lemp mansion. There have been reports by tour guides that they have heard the sound of horses coming from outside where the parking lot now stands. And it turns out the parking lot was
Oh,
exactly
hell
where
no.
the horses were kept.
a little far fetched. But
Wait. So are you telling me that there's not just ghosts of like all these evil people, but the fucking horses are?
yeah, I don't know about the horses.
They're ghost
It's just
horses.
the claims of the.
Wait,
That's
let's
not
go
the-
back. Let's
bro,
go back to
no,
the
no.
women at the
No,
bar.
No, but wait,
Yes, sir.
1 second. That's not the only horror story in St. Louis. Though. That's the crazy
Oh,
part.
Yeah, that's true. Bro, St. Louis got crazy animals.
I can tell
just,
this.
just
bro.
crazy hauntings in general.
Actually,
it's,
no.
it's
Maybe
not that
maybe
good
would
of a
be,
place.
Maybe that would be doxing ourselves if we talked about this one. Just a
Yeah,
little
maybe
bit.
we stray off. If you want to look it up yourself, feel free. But we're not gonna put
Horse.
it
Well, I want to go
Horses
back to
in
what they were
St.
talking about
Louis.
before.
out there. Yeah, go ahead. It's kind
So,
of crazy.
women have also reported they have seen a man peering over the bathroom. So how the hell is that a ghost? Is that not just like a pervert?
Well, I don't know, because what they said was that they like asked around and that
Yeah.
everybody else like corroborated the story, but maybe
They
it's
said
just
they
like
never-
maybe it's just a bunch of people like colluding.
So they're just a guy like fucking peeping in on the stalls, and that's a ghost. And that's
What if-
William Lemp II, the one with who spent $1 billion on his
What
wife.
if like essayers and predators, and these terrible people, they just start going to haunted houses and using that as like like an excuse to do things.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm still just like a man peering over the bathroom stalls. How does that not like a immediate like arrest or something? Like how do you just
Yeah,
like
that's
see a
true.
man like looking at you, and then like
Well,
what do you even do in
how-
that situation, right? Like imagine this, just like imagine this, right? Close your eyes. You're taking like a shit right on the toilet, and you look out,
Yeah,
and there's like this
okay.
guy just like his eyes are peering at you. Like what do you even do?
Dude, I don't know. You just
Dude, I would like
I
scream. I would be
stare-
like,
no.
you know.
I stare right back at him into his soul,
dude, but
if there is one.
this William Lemp guy, he's totally the
Flush
type.
toilet.
He's totally the type to do that too. Like his cave parties. Did we talk about his cave parties yet?
Oh, his cave. Oh, I don't think we mentioned this.
No, so I guess not. William Lemp II in the caves where the beer was stored, he would have
he
like
did it.
these crazy parties, where there's tons of
Come to
alcohol,
did it.
you know, drugs and like prostitutes, and he would have these insane like parties, and he was like kind of a pervert, and he's just a really really weird guy, having these like incredibly like extravagant underground cave secret
Underground
parties.
cave. Is this like
This
during the
man,
Prohibition times?
I don't know exactly when. I think they happened like throughout his ownership of the estate because
Because they had like parties
he's
like
just
that
that
during
type of guy.
Prohibition. I know that, but like,
Yeah, I don't know, but
so, yeah, this guy
I would
was Diddy
assume
basically. He was like,
he was pretty
yeah.
much just Diddy of that time period. Like the ugh. He was the
oh,
precursor to Diddy in St. Louis.
okay.
But
What was
he's
the other
definitely the
one?
type.
The people
He would
knocking and
kick.
banging at the door. Or sorry, Mo, you're
Yeah,
saying
so
talking.
when Lemp Senior killed himself, the William Lemp II heard the gunshot and he ran to the room and was like trying to get in, but the door was like locked. So he would went and banged and kicked at the door, try and get in to see his father. Um, so like people in the room, like where the oldest Lemp or oldest William shot himself, like they've heard like people banging, kicking at the door, like William Lemp II did. So
So it's like
that's
an
just
instant
another
replay.
story.
Wait, what is so?
It's like an instant replay.
It's a
Dude.
replay. Yeah, this man has been replaying the exact same moment like every night for how long has this been? Like 100 years. Dude, I
Well, I
don't
mean, I
think
guess he
that's.
can get
Yeah,
over it
it's
with
like
his
some
parties,
time
you know.
loop.
Yeah, he's just been banging and kicking at the door. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't. I think like if we're
I
gonna
don't
rank
feel
all
bad.
these supernatural, I like the horses one the most. Like, they
Really, it
just
has
hear a horse
literally
noise.
nothing to do with
They
the
just hear a
family.
horse noise.
It has absolutely nothing to do with any of the tragedies. It's just horses.
You go to a parking lot and you're like, just like ghost horse.
It has actually nothing to do with that, with
It's
any of
just a ghost,
the
yeah.
tragedy. It's just the horses. The horses are just there.
Okay, you want to talk about explanations? I can take this one.
I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so why did the Lemps kill themselves? So, they had severe undiagnosed mental disorders such as depression and OCD. So basically, Charles, who was he the last one?
He was the brother of William III. He was the one who
Oh, he
Yeah.
killed
also
his
killed his
dog.
dog. Okay,
Yeah.
so he was debilitatingly afraid of germs.
Okay. Okay, so bro, he killed himself because of the
Anything.
germs? Because he's
Was he wearing gloves when he killed himself?
I don't know.
Wait, what did you say so?
Yeah.
he killed himself because he was afraid of the germs? Like
No,
it
no, it's
just
just like
just
a
got so bad.
evidence of their mental state, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, that was
I
a
Of
feel like
course,
stupid
during that
question.
they
time period.
definitely had something going on. Like,
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
this is like the most plausible theory.
he's such a so bad of a germaphobe that he's like, I can't be in the same world as all these billions of germs. Every footstep, every step I take, every morsel of food I eat.
Yeah,
you know,
I guess maybe it's like I want to be with my dog in the afterlife or something. But dude, it's still so cruel. Like, don't
yeah,
kill the dog, man. Don't kill the dog.
debilitating. I feel like they definitely like. I think this one makes the most sense, right? Like
This
they
is
must have
definitely
had
the
because
biggest
like it
theory.
also runs in the family, like these types of
Yeah, like these mental illness, and of
yeah.
course, mental illness wasn't really talked about back then. It was like, oh, you're just like crazy or something. But like these sorts of conditions had like not no form of diagnosis or anything at the time. Like nobody cared about them. So, I mean, it makes sense that this went unchecked for so long and throughout the whole family. And of
I
course,
guess they were
like
also under a lot of pressure as well, you know, because they were like a major, like one of the heads or the families in St. Louis.
yeah, I mean,
One
they're
of the
definitely like
families in
global
St.
names
Louis.
at the time, and
Yeah,
they were one of the families.
the
Really.
families. Yeah.
The families of all time.
But I mean, they weren't even like so big at that time, like to be selling beer globally. So it's like,
What's like a
on
comparison
it.
modern day, like for the Lemps? It's like
Uh, like in terms of just brewery or like all the fucked up family shit?
I mean, like, they're so famous, but they also have like all this evil stuff going on.
Like
Uh,
Elon.
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess
yeah,
maybe.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
I don't know if Elon's like all his family's killing themselves, but
Yeah, probably not, but he certainly is kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
but
I feel like back then it was also easier to hide this, right? Like, I don't think not many people knew about this, right?
Yeah, I think I don't
Because
know.
like nowadays, like if there's something crazy, like it goes, like you can just
It
look at like
goes
your phone.
viral.
Yeah,
You see it. Like everybody sees it instantly. But now, and like during this time period, I think this stuff just goes under the radar.
yeah, like the the guy, the what do we call him, the
I don't know, Lemp.
I don't know that.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
like I bet like nobody else knew he was, because he was just like confined to the attic the
Yeah.
whole time.
I actually wonder where the evidence of him even existing comes from. It's probably from Charles.
Well, I mean,
But
I'm
pretty
sure
he
there's
was.
like a grave, right? Like what?
Maybe there must be, right?
Monkey just on the headstone.
Dude, they
Monkey
didn't do
face
that.
boy.
There's no way they did that to him.
Brother, okay,
No, they didn't put Monkey Face Boy on the
Wait,
tombstone,
real,
did
though?
they?
Can we fact check? Can we fact
Oh,
check? Monkey
dude, that would be so
face
awful. They can't do
boy.
that. Oh my god, that guy lives such a
The
terrible life.
grave.
Oh, his name
Dude,
is
I actually
Zeke
feel
Limp.
so
His
bad
name
for
is
him.
Zeke Limp. Zeke.
Really?
What?
Zeke.
I thought he
Dude,
didn't.
I saw a stupid theory. It says, okay, this was actually really stupid. This was so stupid, but it says that Attack on Titan, Zeke is based on the Limp.
No way, that's true.
Wait,
This
What does that even have to do with this?
This whole-
wait. Let me pull it up. I saw it on Reddit.
This whole episode, we had no idea that he had an actual name.
Oh, his name is Zeke. Okay, can you go back and?
And And now
dude, let me pull this up. Let me pull this
we're
up.
talking
This-
about
this is really
Attack on
good.
Titan.
Okay, so Zeke in Attack on Titan is the illegitimate child of Grisha, right?
Whoa, spoilers.
And oh, okay, that's spoiler. Okay,
I'll put a spoiler
yeah,
warning.
that's kind of a spoiler. Okay, never mind. Anyways, he's a monkey titan, the ape titan, the beast. Oh, he's a beast titan. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not really relevant to anything. I
No,
don't
it's
even
very
think.
relevant. It's very relevant.
Yeah. What's it? Uzuyama?
What?
Uzi-
Uzuyama?
The guy who.
Isayama?
Isayama. Isayama might have been inspired by Lemp Mansion when he wrote Attack on Titan. This is one of the theories.
Can you send the post?
Yeah, okay, I'll send it to you.
I need to see this.
Mo, while I do this, do
This
you want to
is-
talk about another theory?
Yeah, I'm down. So, aside from like what seems to be the most, obvious theory is undiagnosed, mental health issues, but the other theory is, just that it's some paranormal activity, some issue, some creature perhaps causing all of this, maybe aliens,
Some
some
aliens.
conspiracy stuff. I mean, obviously, I'm not buying into this. I'm not a
Bro, I'm
believer
sorry.
at
This
this
is
time.
the funniest shit.
Inspiration for Zeke.
Dude, where did you get his name is Zeke? I can't find this
I just
anywhere.
looked. That's what.
Found
Dude,
in
look
my
it up, look it
ELA class. My ELA class.
I looked at I think a family like.
Another stretch, but Aaron had the basement and Zeke has the attic in this text. Oh, shut up.
To Zeke Lemp, we call him.
The only comment I've mentioned several times, and I've never made this connection.
Never made this connection. Dude, it's actually like okay, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Another stretch, but Eren had the basement, and Zeke has the attic.
That's what I just
Dude,
said.
stop it, dude. This theory goes nowhere. This theory has no
Okay,
basis.
okay. Okay, let's talk
Yeah,
about
okay.
some more theories, right? Could it have been the government? Like, let's see, they
I mean,
were.
maybe. They were very big, like alcohol-based
distributors, and like they were
Distributors,
selling
yeah,
it around, but they were also doing like illegal stuff during Prohibition.
I mean,
think
yeah, I
so.
guess. I mean, it would make sense if the government was, you know, trying to
I
deal with
think-
the
I
big
think
alcohol
maybe.
distribution.
But that doesn't make sense. What, they made them kill themselves? They made 5 of them.
I don't know. Maybe it's maybe they staged it. I don't know. Maybe there was a conflict in the Lemp mansion, and they had to change the story a little bit.
I don't know. I don't think the government killed him. I think it's really just like stuff with aliens. Oh, well, there's some interesting stuff as well. Well, I think we missed
You
it.
think? Wait. You think it's stuff with aliens?
No, I'm sorry, I misspoke.
You believe
No,
aliens?
I didn't misspeak. You know what?
You're a
Let's
boat
just.
leaver?
Yeah, I'm a believer. We're gonna keep it. I believe in extraterrestrials. But no,
Alright.
Thank
something
you for
else that we
believing
didn't
in me,
mention is
bro.
that
Thank you.
there's
you for
also
believing in me.
different accounts on when Zeke died. So some accounts say he died when he was 16, and some of them say he died when he was 30. The one we're using is the official Lemp mansion kind of website. So they say he died when he was 30, but other accounts say he died when he was 16. So I mean, I guess it makes sense because he was kept hidden and secret from, the world. So there might be some discrepancy, but it's kind of like 14 years.
Okay.
That's like
The one of the accounts where it says he was like 16 or like a still not an adult. They say that they talked to him in a séance, like on the top floor. Like this was in 2014.
wait. So that's the source. They did a séance and it.
Oh, that's one of the sources, I think. I don't know if
Right,
that's
okay.
based on the other accounts or if it's like just some bullshit that they made up. But then they said they asked him how he died, and then he said, "I got pushed down the stairs. He got pushed over a railing or something." And I think that sounds like bullshit.
I'm
but
sorry. Dude, obviously, this guy's whole story is tragic. But that's what the hell is he? Wait, so they had a séance, and then he said he got pushed over. So it's probably his father then, William. William too.
I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
it doesn't make any sense, bro.
Okay.
Why are the stories lining up? Why are seance? Come on, man.
Okay, I really do think that like probably what happened here is that they just like had some really bad family problems, and like also if you grow up like with you know that your father killed himself,
Yeah,
and
I'm
like
sure that
there's a lot of death in the family as well because the first William, his son also died, and his best friend passed away at the same time. So there's just like a lot of death, and if there's a precedent for kind of like this type of violence, I feel as if like it's kind of easy to, like it's on your mind kind of. I think that's what happened with all these people.
I mean, yeah, that obviously that makes the most sense to me. But I mean, I think, maybe to talk about the other conspiracy. I mean, it's obviously kind of weird that, they all killed themselves in the same house. They had the same name for the William Lemps. They used the same type of gun, if not the same one. I don't know.
So and this guy was the Diddy. He was the Diddy of
He
like
was
the
the
1920s.
Diddy. He was
So,
the
yeah.
Diddy.
Did he have like other like
Perhaps
famous like
Epstein?
the Epstein of the 1920s?
You never
Yeah.
know.
What do you think, Zoe?
You don't know what went on down there. Dude,
Lemp's cave. Lemp's cave.
do you think they had like? Do you think they had like? They literally had secret tunnels. Do you think, bro?
I don't know if it was like that. Like
This is going a little bit off topic, but have you guys? I've showed you guys the Epstein tunnels, right?
Yeah,
those are actually
those are
crazy.
crazy.
Though.
Yeah,
It's actually insane. There's no way. Like,
Guys, for everyone listening to this or watching this, it is not public. Technically it is public knowledge, but under Epstein Island, it's not surprising, but somehow people just don't know about it. There were tunnels. There was a guy. I don't know if it was 2 guys or 1 guy. I don't remember. They went to Epstein Island and they showed it for like a frame, and it was like so they don't get in trouble. They only showed it for like a frame. That's like crazy. You know what?
who's
I'm
gonna get
put
them in trouble though? Who's like representing?
I don't know. Like
I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of
Oh,
conspiracy.
yeah, okay, yeah. We're not. There's not the Epstein episode.
No, but like if,
Not
if
the
you
Epstein
go
episode,
there,
but it's also like I'm
it's
not trying to
not.
get
But
jumped by Epstein's goons, you know.
but
Yeah,
like
okay.
if you go there, you're not supposed to be there. You're already not supposed to be there if you show something that has never been shown to the world. Just like they wanted to show it, but they wanted to show it like slyly, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that makes
Anyways,
sense.
I'm gonna show it for more than a friend in this. So
Watch it. Channel
Alright.
instantly taken down. We are hunted down.
mhm.
Channel down before.
Remember,
you
we are not Lemps. We do not want to shoot ourselves with a 38
Yep,
Smith
yep,
and
yep.
Wesson.
We're not the Lemp family. We
That was
are
good.
okay. Something happens to us. It wasn't
Dude,
us.
what a wild first episode, right? We talked about Attack on Titan and Epstein and
Yeah, dude, and the Billiken.
and the
It's all
Billiken.
connected. It's all connected.
Wait, how's the Billiken
Okay.
connected? Let's pull up the Billiken.
Slew, it's through Slew, remember? Because he went to Slew.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
second went to Slew.
Dude, that's true. Wait, the Billiken
Dude,
wasn't
oh.
made until 1908 though.
Was it not? Damn! He missed the Billiken, bro.
He never saw the Billiken.
What do you mean the Billiken wasn't made? Is it not like a
No, I thought it
creature
was
of mythology?
It probably was it not Slew's
he just
mascot
created it.
until
Like, it
1908.
looks kind of like again. It like
He created it?
the-
Mr. Slew himself created it?
no, it's
Yeah.
made by Florence Pretz.
Was he the
1908.
Slew guy?
He's he's from Kansas City. The guy who made the Billiken.
Okay, so it does make sense then.
Alright,
Kinda.
Wait,
Same
wait.
region.
We've brought up so much crazy stuff. The Billiken was a gargoyle, right?
He's like
Yeah, I
a
don't
It's
know.
like a
It's like a
leprechaun, gargoyle,
It's like an
lucky
elf kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
elf.
We brought up Attack on Titan. We brought up Epstein. Can we bring up one more crazy thing? I hate the Valiant gargoyles from Elden Ring. Worst boss in the entire. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get back on
Dude,
track.
crazy podcast, guys. Dude, I hate them too, actually, though. But let's
Yeah,
get back on topic.
Bo doesn't know because he didn't.
Okay, in case you don't have the knowledge. I played Elden Ring for like what was it, like 2 days, and I didn't like it. Stopped playing it.
Yeah, he was digging. You know the meme where he's like digging, and like he turns.
Yeah,
for
we're
gold,
digging
for diamonds,
the diamonds, and then
Yeah,
he stopped.
it's
He quit before he
diamonds.
got there.
Hey, if you subscribe to Patreon, I'll play Elden Ring. True
That's a
story.
good.
Yeah.
That's a good.
That's a
deal.
good
Good one,
segue.
good one.
Hey, well, let's get back to.
No, I'll put the money in the Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, let's get back to our guy. So apart from
Alright.
that, there aren't really many other theories. It's just kind of like pretty well understood. Like most people have come to the same consensus of what's happened to them. You know, it's just that it's been mental illness, and just family tragedy.
Yeah, but how are you going to
It's kinda where
explain
we're
the ghosts?
I mean, the ghosts are another thing. Like, let's go over. So first, there's the peeping Tom in the bathroom.
Dude, William II, pre-Diddy.
Yeah, he's still like a ghost, and yeah, he's
Pre-Diddy.
still doing evil shit. The horses.
Dude, the horses, they don't make any sense. The horses make zero sense. They're so
Dude,
adjacent to it's just because they're at the house.
They didn't die tragically. They were there.
Those horses. Yeah. Dude, I like the horses the most. Like, I like the idea of a ghost
Dude,
horse. It's
I
kinda
feel
cool.
so bad for Zeke though.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, it's just
this story's so sad.
Yeah, and he can't even figure out like when he died.
I know it's like
Or
he's
I
just,
guess, like the Lemp mentioned it, but
yeah, we don't know. We don't know concretely because he was kept from the world.
The
It's
world
really
wasn't ready
tragic.
for him.
I mean,
I'm so bro.
okay, but I mean to be honest, I mean I guess there wasn't great documentation at the time, so all the deaths might have been a little inaccurate, I suppose, in their retelling.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know. I think that's like kind of where we're at. Can we get an official MOBOZO verdict?
I think obviously it was the mental illness theory.
All right, what do you say, Zoe?
Yeah, they they definitely like had some screws loose.
Bo, of course, he believes in aliens, so we
Dude,
established that
it
on.
was the aliens though. Think about it, right?
Yeah, really?
Like
Believer Bo over here. It's the
they
aliens.
were in caves. What were they mining?
I mean, at the same
Dude, they
time
just stored
though,
beer.
I wouldn't put it past the Missouri government. Like,
Missouri.
damn.
I don't think the Missouri
Think about
government
it.
will kill.
Missouri government actually did obtain the Lemp Mansion, at one
But like,
point.
I feel like in the the Diddy parties, like I bet like the government guys were there as well.
That's probably true, actually. Maybe it
Like
was all
maybe
a
they got
cover.
rid of him to like cut up loose ends. You know, like
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe they
but
didn't want it out there.
but dude, in a future episode, we're gonna talk about some Missouri government stuff. I'm just like it.
Let's not have a
It is
friendly
a
Geordies happen to us, guys.
it is a possibility, you know.
Patet.
Yeah.
Wait, have you guys seen the Lemp Brewery?
Are they still
No, I've
around?
The
never.
actual
I
Lemp
know it's
Brewery,
still around. I've seen the mansion. I haven't seen
the
the brewery.
huge building, like the
Where
huge
is it?
brewery. I don't know where it is,
Is
but
it like?
I was about to
Is
say
it?
like
Is it outside St.
Oh yeah,
Louis
dude,
or
it's
is it?
massive. It's like there's three like what? It's
I
in
feel like I might have seen it. I'll look it up. We'll put it on screen.
Oh, it's like downtown. It's like
Oh,
south.
it's downtown. Then
dude,
I think I've
Yeah.
definitely seen it. It's downtown.
it is such like a tall building, and inside like the floors just have gaps in them. I've seen it on like some YouTuber's video. The floors literally have gaps. I'll put it on screen, but it is ridiculous.
Crazy.
I
Yeah,
mean, like,
this
what
whole
is that for?
family and I don't know for storing the Diddy materials.
The evil Diddy materials. Evil
I
bud.
mean, this family was just so fucked up. There's just so much bad shit happening to them, and then like, there's also William II. It's a fucking weirdo. Um, I don't know. It's tragic. It's a
It's
tragedy, but
always the seconds. It's always a second.
what do you mean it's always the second?
It's always a
Who's another
second.
second?
Um, I think I was thinking of like second
Bro, this is
child.
just like Attack on Titans though.
No.
It's like Aaron Yeager. He's the second child. He's the bad one. I know. We're not talking about Williams as in brothers, but it's still second. You know.
All right, then
I didn't watch
I think we have it there then.
Yeah. Aaron Yeager.
It was
Zeke
Aaron Yeager. He was the one who killed them all. Okay then.
Yeah, it was a retcon. It was a retcon.
That's about it. See ya.
Okay, well, yeah,
No.
I guess that's it then. Yeah, that's our first episode of
All
MOBOZO.
right. Thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Well,
we
we got
really
another one of these
appreciate
soon.
y'all.
Well,
If you look at the Patreon, it's linked down below. You can have a free membership. It costs no money, and we'll let you guys vote for some
yeah.
future episodes and stuff like
We'll
that.
try to get one of these out, maybe like I'll say at least once a month. I think that's doable, but
Easily once a month we can do it.
Yeah.
We'll definitely make more of these. So let's hope you guys
stay posted
enjoy.
for updates. If you have any criticism or any like comments, any ways we can improve, because we'd also appreciate those. And also if you have any cool suggestions, anything spooky, cryptid, Missouri related.
Missouri.
Doesn't have to be Missouri related though.
Missouri.
Any
The
conspiracy, anything like that, leave it down in the comments. We'll definitely take a look at them.
I know. Well, we really appreciate y'all.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Well,
Those who know.
MOBOZO out.
you're watching
Those who
MOBOZO.
know.